Hello my friends, and welcome to episode 24 of Let's Play Cities Skylines Trinity. Last time we completed our main east-west highway, and as you can see, there are quite a lot of people using it, so that's good. Now, in our continuing preparation to get this area built, we are now going to work on our main north-south highway in the area. We already have a good portion of it done, including this awesome interchange with the east-west highway. Unfortunately, for now, this just sort of ends here, so everybody has to do a weird zigzag to get over to here to go up. It's pretty funny, but that's where things stand right now. So what I'm thinking of doing is I want this to curve out here, go all the way around, and then it's going to cross over to this side, I think up here. There's a few options that we could do. We could have this go all the way around in a big arc and cross over here. We could have this go around and cross down here, or we could even have this come in before this area and cross into here, but I don't think we want to do that. We might be building another highway here in the future. Also want to point out that I want this highway eventually to go, oh, this stupid thing, but this highway is going to go through here, up here, and around into here. So that is for the future, but right now, for the present, we are going to be worrying about this highway. So I'm thinking it might be worth it to cross over here, but there also might be highways over here as well. So here's what I am going to do. Well, let's make a big old bridge first. That is step one. There is one side of the bridge, and now we are going to make the other. Boop. Wait a minute. Oh, you troll. You troll game. The game troll. That trolls me. It trolls me. Yeah, we can't pull a fast one on me. Too clever for you. That actually lines up perfectly. Look at that. But yeah. Imagine in real life having to destroy an entire bridge because you built it like a little bit off. That would be funny. But also probably infuriating. Now, here's what we're going to have. We're going to have a road going over here and over there. So, we are simply going to do this to start. I'm going to try to do this as a 3-level thing. And then we are going to have some form of this. Okay. And that's going to go over here. And we're going to have, okay, we're going to have to pause it because we're going to have to be doing some work over here. Sorry guys. No Uzi. No Uzi the roadie. But yeah, you're going to go down here. And we're going to hook that up. And there will be an exit way over there, so don't anybody worry about that. Okay. And now for level 3. It is weird how it calculates that sometimes it's alright, but sometimes it's not. And likewise, I have a road over here, but since we don't really care what goes on here yet, we are just going to put that like that. Okay, very good. And this is a very simple way to get things started for this part of our city. Yep. And as promised, we are going to have an exit over here. So let's build a thing over here. And let's simply yoink, because no one's going to be using that part of it for a while. Okay. Nope, come on, you potato. There we go, that's better. Alright, and now we can make this just 3 lanes on the way out. And yay, happy times. And likewise, we are going to do this. And now that we've done this, we can simply turn the time back on and people can go around. So the idea here is that people can get to whatever part of the city they went to very easily. Alright, but this, now we need to get this around here. And to make this 4 or 3, that I am not sure about. But, using brain cells to try to figure out what we're doing, because we can look at the slope. And this is pretty flat actually along here, so we can keep this on a similar, a very simple and even level. Alright. What we're going to do is we're going to curve this out. Doo-ba-doop-doop-doo-doo-doop. And we are going to curve this back around. And there we go. Although the very edge kind of looks a little poopy. Oh, come on. Don't do this. Didn't mean to do that. You should know. You should know when I mean to do something and when I accidentally do things. All right. Now let's see here. We have here maybe I will make it elevated. I don't know. It's a difficult choice. Well, one thing we're going to do is we are going to start upgrading this section of road for our exit. Boop. There we go, and this should all be still Tom Petty Boulevard. A very long road that we have made. Before we put the exits, let's decide what we're doing here. Yeah, I think going down to ground level actually would be just fine. Okay. And let's make it back to 3. And let's keep in mind where our slopes are. I'm actually going to have it bend just like this. Okay. Now that we've done that, I think it's pretty safe for us to start putting our exit ramp. Doop 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 doop. Very good. Now I imagine pretty much as soon as we make this, people are going to start using it. Because as soon as you give the people a better way to get to places, they will take advantage of it. So that's that's good. Definitely good. I mean, it won't happen the moment, but it will happen soon. Okay. So let's see. It does get a little close. So you know what we're going to do? We're going to click on this. And I mean, you probably wouldn't even notice. But smooth that out a little bit. I'm just going to move this along. Oh look, he instantly figured this route was better. And there is our highway. Oh look, people are coming here to use it. Isn't that funny? Of course, it's not going to stay that way. Because we are going to be building a little bit of a bridge. Just like that. And now for a very simple bridge over this body of water. Single span suspension? Why not? Have twins like that. Sounds good. So they're a little bit off, but not a big deal. But now it's time to pause so that we can take care of this very easily. All right. So far seems pretty good. One thing I think I will do though right now is add an exit, so prepare to get severely upgraded, Mr. Road. Do. It actually makes more sense to do this, I think. And over here, we can simply pop. So there we go. A way to simply get people onto the highway and get them going. Oh, look at all this. Holy crap. Yeah, now that we have this extended all the way, they're going to exit here so they can get off over here and get on. See, every last one is turning right. But the highway will soon be commencing or continuing much further than it is right now, so it's going to be pretty good. But we do have to worry about this power line. Look at the slope again. Okay, pretty level. Oh man. There we go. And I'm thinking it might drop back down to street level out here. One thing we could do is build it with these big sound barriers. Kind of like that idea. So let's destroy some stuff. Because we don't have any of this yet, actually. But I think it would make a lot of sense in this area. And where to go eventually? It's going to go around here. So we want it to go around there, so we're going to be deleting more roads. And we can always build them back very easily if and when we need to. That looks good. So we're going to very simply do that. Boop. So we are just going to come along and click. And there we go. What do you think about that? Oh, we do have a bit of a slope here. I almost didn't notice. But that's alright. The slope is very gradual and it looks to be all very natural. It's got a cool look to it, I gotta say. This portion of the highway. And now we can put back some of the roads. Alright, and now for this one. Alright. This one actually has to begin a little bit earlier. So we can simply do this. And now we can do it over here. Happy times for all the people in the town. Okay. Good. Now comes the question of where do we want the exits? Well, I think we only need one right now for this town. And what if we put it on a bit of road that actually has not existed up until this point? Yeah, let's do that. So we're going to very simply take this. All right. Looks good. All right. So now we have an exit to be used for this area. And I'm sure we can do more. I wonder if anyone actually goes over here. Just had that thought recently. Just now, rather. But I think from this point on, the highway will indeed be elevated. So, you know what we could do? We haven't done this yet. But what if just for this spot? Just for this spot, we have the highway go up on a thing. And then totally mess up. Okay. Oh my goodness, excuse me. I like that idea, but we need to sort of do a bit of a better job with this. Oh no. Whoopsie. And then we can very naturally begin our sound barriers up here. And they can lead directly into the elevated portion. You see? You see the simplicity of this? I think it's very, very good. Okay. In fact, why not make it a little less steep over here? And now that it's elevated, we can get closer. Man, this is getting intense right here. There's a whole train of people going by. I think having this highway definitely increases things. People are now coming all the way over here to get going through there. So, yep, that little farm is going to get it if we keep at this. But we're going to have it curve. Ugh. Oh. There we go, that's better. This is actually quite a bit closer than I thought it would be, but I think it's actually going to be okay. And now we have to fix this stupid power line. By the way, somebody needs to get on the power line song at some point. That's something that needs to exist. And now we just gotta finish up the rest of our thing. Okay. I still find this very amusing. But here's what we're gonna do. Boop. Time to demolish all of this, including the power line. We'll fix it later. Watch it like remove all power to like the whole portion of the city. Boink. Perfect. Now to get some of this stuff back the way it was, or do we want to get it back the way it was? That's the bigger question, because right here is going to be a very major way in to the city from the highway. So maybe we want to be as smart as we possibly can about this. Okay. Let's extend this to go. Yeah, that's fine. That's good. Very good, very good. Okay. And will that be sufficient? Who knows, but let's watch very amusingly as all this traffic somehow situates itself and gets used to where it wants to be. Yeah, hopefully concentrating a crap load of traffic onto this exit will not turn out to be a terrible idea, but I guess we'll find out. But you see people are getting on the highway now, and people who would have gotten off at the dirt road before are continuing on. So this is how we do it. And we're just going to happily put this road down. So that's a good thing. And we're going to why not? Also, yep, what did I say? Oh, I'm a silly guy. High up. Okay. Well, there, ladies and gentlemen, we have a complete highway. And as you can see, people are already driving on it. Oh my goodness, that's a lot. Well, I guess we're still getting off over here because I don't realize that it's complete all the way through. But it's pretty good. Probably should have another exit over here somewhere. Well, here's what we'll do. We'll build a temporary exit of very low levels of elegance, but reasonable levels of functionality. So there we go. And I think, despite the fact that we do seemingly have not that much time left, let's actually have somebody drive it. So let us toss a little park here. And we are going to have a drive from here all the way to here. So let's begin. Of course, I don't plan for that road to be usable, or that park to be usable anytime soon. So it's going to be pretty good. And now we are crossing the bridge. We are going to be going down there. So, pretty good. I do like it. And we are going to be alright, we are now clearly on the other side. And we are going to be going around, across, and oh man, sorry, a little slightly distracted because my new phone was making noises, and I'm not used to having a smartphone. I've actually had a flip phone these last 10 years, so the fact that I have a smartphone now is really confusing and exciting me because there's a lot of different options and things that I never would have been able to do before. But yes, this episode has gone on too long for me to get into an extended rant about that, but perhaps next time if I feel so inclined I can start to talk about it. But I don't know, it's endlessly amusing to me that you can just press a button and you can just talk into it, and it dictates it down for you, you know, and yeah, it's just pretty cool. Also, what's pretty cool is this stretch of highway here. Yeah, these sound barriers do definitely make it all nice and compact and tight, and everyone is going to enjoy it quite a lot. And now we are getting to the part that we already know. The part that is south of the intersection with the big east-west highway. So that's going to be a lot of fun to see. Here we go. And yeah, if you look at the time at the top, when you have highways like this, it never takes all that long for people to get from one side of the city to another. I think like about 4 minutes is the max, because it's just very speedy. And it's going to be a lot longer when going from point to point that are far from highways. But the highways definitely are a huge help. Oh man. So yeah, next time we get together, we are going to be making the last of the roads that we need to hook up the area. We're getting very close, very, very close to the big naming things episode. So look forward to that, because I think everyone likes that. Everyone likes seeing their names appear, and I enjoy using names that people have suggested to me. So we're getting close to our exit at the edge of the city. All the beautiful trees on the side. I'm getting off over here. Of course, having to wait until the light turns green. But here we go, entering our southern town here. We do have to cross the railroad, but very simple crossing. And there we are. We are back. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this does bring us to the end of the episode. So I want to wish you all a very happy evening, and I hope you all enjoyed this. And next time we will be up here getting this ready, probably building this road and a few bridges and a few other things to get into shape for our eventual, not so eventual anymore, downtown. See you guys later.